Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another Thursday Minecraft Snapshots. Today we're going to be looking at 14W4B. The reason why this update's a little later than normal, a couple reasons. One, I've been sick all week, so if there's a random pause in the video or a random cut in the video, I'm probably coughing or something. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't notice that. Second, the A version of this release for me was laggy as hell. I don't know what it was, but it's fixed in B. Then B had terrible problems with item frames. Item frames were all broken. They were all on the ground. Thankfully I had a backup, so I had 2 instances running, and I basically went through all of my snapshot areas that I have. I fixed up all the tutorials. All of that should be fine. That's basically all I really have to say about that. Yeah. So let's get on with the update. So you probably would have noticed it already, but the F3 menu is improved. It has a couple new options, features, I guess you can call them. The first is the positive X and positive Z and Y indicators. So instead of a cursor now, you have this like red, green, blue thingy. I should have, actually no, that's a mouse cursor. So yeah, this is built into the game, so you should be able to see this. Basically it shows what the positive direction is of all of the 3 coordinates. And yeah, so I guess if you don't look at the top left, you can easily look in the middle of the screen and say, oh yeah, that's positive. And yeah, the other things is the X and the Z are now bolded for when you are looking in their direction. I really don't see how this is kind of like connected, as the middle of your screen tells you that. So I don't know how or why they would do the middle button thing, screen icon, but it's there. So I don't know if there's a way to get rid of it, because if there is, that would be amazing. You obviously saw me do this just like a second ago, but you can now rotate all items an extra 45 degrees. So what this means is that you can now click it 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, that's pretty handy if you now want to make something look completely different. So yeah, off to I guess our 1.8 area. So the first thing, I really didn't know how to implement this. I might put it into like a teleportation, but there is now a particle command, and basically that's the syntax for it. Basically what this means is that now you can now take any of these particles that are listed on the screen, and you can now make whatever you want. You can like make an effect show up on the screen with it. So if you're a map maker and you want to, you know, make a zombie like poof out of nowhere, you can, you know, add some cloud. Let me just, you know, spawn something right in front of me. 1110100, and bam. So you can, like, you know, you can basically have a cloud effect, and then it has skeleton or some sort of zombie mob show up, and you know, it gives an effect. So the particle thing is pretty cool. I might use it for my teleporting, but yeah, I don't know if it was kind of like it's like those things are like last minute type things, so I'll definitely work on those like later. So the next update, I don't know if you can tell. I can tell right now, I can tell right now that there's a difference with the screen. Yeah, buttons can now be placed on the ground and the roof. So I'm using it here as detail. Sadly they cannot be rotated, so they only go in one direction. But yeah, buttons can now be placed on the roof, and the ground, which I think for me, like a couple of years ago when I was playing survival, like almost every day, It would have been useful, but yeah, not anymore. Sadly not anymore. I don't play it as much. Too busy with work, and just times when I'm playing, I'm doing the snapshot stuff or hopping on a server and just messing around or building something. So yeah, that's that's that. But another update is mossy cobblestone. Instead of going into a dungeon and looting, you can now craft it with vines. So just like the mossy stone brick, you can now take some cobblestone and a vine, and bam, gives you some mossy cobblestone. So I kind of like that you don't have to go mine it. It's kind of like an unlimited resource now. So with the update, with the items being, you can rotate them a bunch of times, thanks to, well, actually I think generic B had the simplest way of kind of showing it off at this time. But what you can do is you can take this item frame and make an 8-way selection mechanism. I was going to do it a little different. I was going to just do some command blocks and whatnot. But I think for anyone at home, this is probably the best way of looking it up. But if you go to Generic B's video for an 8-way selector, he has a little board here, and it has all destinations for kind of like a train station or something. Basically, what you can do is you can churn this, and it basically picks the next torch up. And what you do is you'd then have some sort of redstone circuitry going to the end that would activate something or switch something. And yeah, so this basically makes this item frame, once you hook it up to a comparator, and makes it into an 8-way selection, because you can rotate 8 times and you get 8 selections. So yeah, it's pretty boss. I think that's really cool, that you can do that. If you guys have any ideas with that, because obviously I don't know what I would use it for. I was gonna try and show it off a little differently, but what would you guys use the comparator and an item frame with an item in it? What would you guys use it for? Like what, maybe an armor set? I don't know. But yeah, off to one of the last updates. I don't know if this is gonna work, because I tried it before and it didn't really work. I'm gonna see if it works now. So I have a little farm here. Ooh, sweet, on the first go. Oh, look at that, he's doing it. Yeah, you work for me. Let's get a baby one going. Let's see if the baby one will... Oh no, he has a black robe on. Okay, so as this guy is working, I'll talk over it. Basically, the villager AI is now improved. Basically, what they've done is they've made it so that brown clothed villagers will now harvest food that is in a village. Basically, what you're seeing right now is the villagers going around breaking all the wheat and basically replanting the seeds. What this basically represents is how a village would technically work in real life. Yeah, farmers that farm, and yeah, actually I don't know all the freaking rules of a farm, but one rule is a farmer, and they, harvest stuff and they collect food, and and in this case, what the farmer does is they will collect food, craft it into bread or whatever it can do, and trade with other villagers, or just give them to other villagers. Once they give them food, if a certain villager gets to a certain level of food, what happens is they will actually now naturally be able to breed with other villagers. So if one villager is ready to breed and there's another one that wants to breed, and the houses are compatible and everything checks off, then you will probably have villagers starting to breed naturally. So that's kind of cool how, like, a village, the AI is now able to do that. And I'm actually glad that this villager was farming, because I tried this before. I tried another reason why I'm actually thankful that this works is because you can actually now make auto wheat farms with these guys. There's been a bunch of commercials, other videos about building an auto wheat farm, and I just didn't have the patience for it, but none of them were working for me, so I kind of just, you know, was hoping that this worked, and it worked. So I don't know what he's doing now. I don't know if he needs another villager, so I'm getting everything that's not brown. Yeah, so is he going at, yeah, so he's going at it again, so it's pretty cool on how they do that. I don't think you can trade with him. Yeah, you can't trade like wheat for him. Yeah, so new villager AI basically allows for fully auto wheat or bread farms. You should check those up. I don't know any good ones at the moment, but if you guys play single player, gonna play the Snapshot, get ready for this update. It's gonna be pretty awesome. But yeah, this is it for another Minecraft Thursday Snapshot, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna end off the video right here now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it and you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I have a Twitter and Facebook. All those links will be in the description, or click on the annotation in the video right now. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed another weekly Snapshot. Later than normal, but it's still out. I'm DishPrice9, and I'll see you guys in another video. I'm out. Peace.